Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Ashkin Najwa binti Heze and my teammate Nur Sabina binti Nuruddin. So for today, we would like to present about our project, which is crude fat analysis. Next. Okay, introduction of our project. Okay, the first is crude fat is term used to refer to the crude mixture of the fat solute material present in a sample. Crude fat, also known as the either extract or the free lipid content, it is the traditional measure of fat in the food product. The crude fat content is determined by extracting the fat from the sample by using a solvent. Then determine the weight of the fat coverage. Next is in this experiment, the saltlet extraction method was used to determine the fat content in the sample. The saltlet extraction method is a continuous solvent that is usually used to remove the fat from the sample. Okay, next. Okay, next is the objective of our project. Okay, the first is to compare the nutrition fat and the experimental value. And the second objective is to calculate the energy content from the fat content. Okay, next. Okay, next is the procedure of our project. Okay, the first is we record the fat content and serving size of the absent cream crackered product as the report on the packaging labeling. And then we slightly grinding the sample with mortar and pestle. After grinding, we weigh the sample of 1 gram by using analytical balance and wrap the sample with filter paper. After that, we insert the sample into the timber with petroleum adder and cover with cotton. And then we put them in the extraction beaker. Okay, after that, extraction beaker with 3 to 5 boiling stone was drying for 1 hour at at 105 Celsius. After that, we cool off the sample in desiccator for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we weight the sample and calculate the fat content of sample. Okay, next.
Okay, next is result for our project. So we have two tables. First table is data from experimental of solid extraction. So for our project, we use sample Hapseng biscuits and we do the replication one. So here we have 1.0892 gram for M0, and the second is 144.9916 for M1, and the last is M2. We got 145.2433. So when we calculate, we got for fat content 23.11%. So for table 2, data from nutrition fat on the packaging labeling. We have 4 energy, carbohydrate, protein and fat. So for per 100 gram for energy, we have 527 K Celsius. So like 2213 kilojoule, and the per serving 23 gram, we got 121 K, calories. We got 508 kilojoule, and for carbohydrate we got 63.0 gram, and per serving 14.5 gram. And then for protein we got 7.5 gram, and per serving we got 1.7 gram. And the last one for fat 27.2 gram, and for per serving we got 6.3 gram. For our discussion, first is according to the result, the value for MO gram, which is 1.0892 gram, while for M1 gram is 144.9916 gram, and the value for M2 gram, which is 145.2433 gram. Second is from the result, we can calculate the percentage of calories each of the energy nutrient contributes to the total. So the third one is to calculate energy content from fat content. We need to multiply the amount of fat, carbohydrate by 4 and protein by 9, then add the result together. So the fourth discussion is the value from the nutritional labeling of carbohydrate is 63.0 gram, protein is 7.5 gram, and fat are 27.2%. The total energy content is 527 calories. And the last one is after calculating the percentage of fat content is as experiment is 23.11%, which lower than percentage of fat content in nutrition fat in hubs and biscuits that is 27.2%. Next, for conclusion, solid extraction is an exhaustive extraction technique widely applied to analytics that are significantly harmlessly stable. Second is the extraction solvent is continuously circled through the matrix by boiling and condensation, with the sample being collected in the hot solvent. This method is an efficient method to extract all the fat present in the food. The second point is the objective of the experiment is to compare the nutrition, fat, and experimental value and to calculate energy content from fat content. So the fourth point is this experiment was achievement because able to determine the fat content by using solid method. And the last one for conclusion is the percentage of fat content in hubs and biscuit is 23.11%. So here we have reference that we got in our project. So that's all from us. Thank you.